Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Gregory Polanco comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Correa over to his left. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now batting, Jed Lowry. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Lowry waits the 1-1. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Altuve has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Look out, 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Line towards center field. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
That's a good pitch right there, right?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Bryce Harper now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Mark Reynolds, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
A pause, and the 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Reddick is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So coming to the plate, Stephen Vogt. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Gonzalez is there for it. Into the box now, Hernan Perez. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over .340 here entering play. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swing and a liner. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply toward the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jed Lowry.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now in the box, Eric Hosmer. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Eric Hosmer.
Liner towards second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and Hosmer will make it around to third. He's got a triple. Here's George Springer. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Here's another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. Now to the plate, Kyle Tucker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Scorched to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Not even. Close on that swing. No ball. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. VR moving to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Bryce Harper will stand in to open things up here in the third.
Harper.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
So he sets him down swinging. Bryce Harper goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit down the third baseline. Gonzalez is up with it. On to first as Reynolds is a ground-out victim here, 2 away.
The batter.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Derek Fisher. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Derek Fisher.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a high pop-up. And Reynolds will look this one in for the first out. At the plate, Max Stassi. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does a good job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this. He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hernan Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. On the ground to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's 6-1. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer over to his left. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jed Lowry.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. And look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he's safe. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and the first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's George Springer. He hit a sac fly earlier.
George Springer.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. In now Kyle Tucker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Fisher. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone into the upper deck. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Well, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Reddick has a read on it, and that's the third out. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now the pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in, Derek Fisher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Catcher, Max Stassi.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Josh Reddick.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Villar. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. No problem here. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Throw won't get him. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Striding in once again, Jed Lowry. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. First opened in the year 2000. A look there at Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Houston Astros. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Lorenzo Cain